From opening doors to turning lights on and off, the paranormal either leaves your mind wondering or gives you a heart-dropping fear of the unexplained. Since the beginning of time, ghostly encounters have been described for centuries, from the friendly, unexplained figures living in people's homes to the frightening, evil possessions of humans and pets to invoke harm. We may never know the truth, but daily encounters appear on the internet, with some becoming more and more severe. In 1948, the Gonzalez family had arrived to Los Angeles, California, leaving their small town living in Nebraska behind. Emily, the mother of the two young boys, was a single mother, widowed after her husband passed away from a grave illness. Attempting to begin a new life, they rented the upper floor of a small duplex nestled amongst the busy city sounds of downtown Los Angeles. The floor screeched as you walked up and down the wooden staircase, while some of the windows were broken, which the landlord said he would replace in the coming months. They had been offered the first month's rent half price, since the place still needed more work. Meanwhile, the Gonzalez family settled in. After 4 short, restless nights, they phoned in the landlord, explaining they would no longer be staying in the duplex, as there are far too many unexplained encounters keeping them up for the last 4 nights. They explained throughout the middle of the night, her young boys would be pushed out of bed, and the lights would turn on and off every few minutes. Over the last 4 nights, the young family had encountered mysterious, chilling, paranormal encounters, but what made them leave the duplex completely was the encounter they had the last night before leaving. The mother explained, 3 dark figures stood in their rooms, pointing at their watches, signaling them it's time to go. They kept the entire family up all night, and only left until the morning sun rose. They didn't know what it was, but never had experienced such encounters in their life, causing them to pack their belongings and move to a new house. While no harm was caused, plenty of encounters explain more evil-like experiences, leaving those traumatized for the rest of their lives. From family members being possessed by unknown evil spirits, to small children's toys coming to life and causing unexplained encounters with those who experience them. In 1995, an entire family of 4 had been found deceased by local authorities after a nearby neighbor phoned in explaining they haven't seen the entire family in weeks and their cars were still in the driveway. She asked if they could do a wellness check to make sure everything was okay. As officers searched the house, they encountered the entire family viciously murdered in different rooms. The entire place looked like a haunted nightmare, with blood on the walls and floors, as the cops encountered a 3-foot doll sitting at the top of the stairs, staring down at them. The officers explained the doll looked up and began to slowly walk down the stairs as it spoke in tongues with a dark demonic voice. The officers shot at the doll with their service weapons as the bullets just went straight through it, continuing to walk down the stairs. They immediately ran out the house, closing the door behind them as they ran to their patrol car. They could still hear the voice of the doll in their heads, telling them to leave and never come back, as they drove back to their station to explain their encounter and call for investigators to solve the crime. Countless encounters continue to puzzle researchers to this date, with more encounters coming to the public eye in the past years. Many different types of life claim they are ghosts or dimensional travelers, but encounters like this happen worldwide, with some stories never being told to the public.